Imagine you're watching a final round of golf, waiting for edge of the seat action, but instead you're seeing countless delays with players just flipping through yardage books, taking a look at the shot, taking a look at another club, chatting to their caddy, having another step back, having another practice swing. The delays go on and on and on. The excitement dies, and with it goes the interest in the sport. Slow play is one of the biggest issues plaguing golf today. The PGA Tour has seemingly failed to do anything about it of substance for years. Now, with ratings dipping, and more crucial than ever, will they finally act? Let's have a look. So let's be honest, the slow play debate is one that has been going on for years. This is nothing new. You can look back year after year. There are articles, 2021, 22, 23. Every year we have this debate about slow play, but it seems like it's finally reached boiling point after back-to-back events just took ridiculous amount of time to finish. Recently, the Farmers Insurance Open, for example, took 5.5 hours. You have to say, in this day and age, where sports fans and people in general have shorter attention spans, that is just maddening. And it's something that players, pundits and fans all agree upon. Something must be done. If you look at other sports, for example, baseball, tennis, they have been able to solve this problem. So what must golf do to solve this enduring issue of slow play? Two-time major champion Dottie Pepper had her piece to say, and it made headlines, and a lot of people agree with her after the players took 3 hours to complete the front nine at Torrey Pines. She'd had enough. She went viral for saying it all comes down to one word at the end of the day, and that's respect. Respect for yourselves, your fellow players, the fans, and the sport of golf. It has now gotten ridiculous, this slow play issue. It's an enduring issue, but now it seems it has reached boiling point. The PGA Tour tried to address things in 2019 when they allowed players to leave the flag stick in, but in reality, this has done very little to address the issue at the pro level. I mean, think about this. The last time a player received a stroke penalty was way back in 1995. That's 30 years of inaction. Since then, the only punishment that has been dished out has been monetary fines. And in comparison to the epic prize money that is on offer at the highest level, these pale in comparison. The incentive to adhere to these rules is just not there. It's not just Dottie Pepper, of course, that's got everyone talking about this issue. The advent of the TGL has got everyone talking. This is Tiger Woods and Rory McIlroy's new indoor tech-savvy golf league, which has, of course, introduced a shot clock. And to be honest, it's been fairly revolutionary. People seem to really enjoy it. It works. It's a bit of a modern phenomenon, sure, but it does the job. Now, I can just hear some old school traditionalists being shocked at introducing a shot clock in golf, but you imagine most people with common sense and a level head would embrace it. Fans love it. It keeps the pace moving. It makes the entire spectacle more pleasurable to view. Not everyone's on board though. Two-time PGA Championship winner Justin Thomas has urged caution on this issue, stressing that sometimes you have very tricky courses that do take time and patience with each hole. And look, that's totally understandable. But there are instances, for example, we saw at the American Express 2 weeks ago, Sepp Straker took 5 hours and 39 minutes to complete his final round. That is just ridiculous. So if that's the kind of time we're looking at on a low pressure Sunday, what are we going to be enduring as spectators when the stakes are even higher? So what's next? Well, the PGA Tour has already announced plans in 2026 to reduce field sizes. But the thing is, a lot of people remain skeptical about this because it isn't just a numbers problem. This is a culture problem. Just look at baseball, a sport that's known for long games and slow pace. They were able to introduce a pitch clock, and they were able to be open-minded about their history and their culture, and they've seen it work to brilliant effect. If baseball can do it, then why not golf? Why is golf and the golfing fraternity so resistant to change? When baseball made the changes, they saw a significant rise in TV ratings. Fans started to enjoy the sport again. And remember, money talks. If the ratings in golf fall, that's when we're going to start to see action. And in a post-COVID world, golf has been struggling to regain and maintain some of its popularity. One of its key equity partners, the Strategic Sports Group, has been asking, if the MLB can do it, then why can't we? Things need to be done. Now, at least the PGA Tour seemingly is recognizing the issue and finally admitting that things need to be done. During a conversation with media members at the 2025 AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am, they said that they recognize that there is an issue, they've been listening, and they will be looking to roll out solutions. Based on survey data and extensive research, 4 key solutions are on the table. The idea is to eliminate the endless pacing and yardage book flipping that slows down play. Then there's the rules delay issue. Ever seen a player spend minutes debating a drop? The PGA Tour is planning to ramp up the use of its video review center, speed up rulings, and keep play moving. And here's where it gets interesting. Public shaming. Well, sort of. The tour will soon publish a list of the slowest players based on their average stroke time data. Think of it as the opposite of a power ranking, only no one wants to be at the top. Finally, the PGA Tour is adding real accountability, which means fines and penalties will no longer be handed out quietly. They will be made public so that everyone can see who the biggest culprits on tour are, and hopefully that accountability should go a long way in solving the issue. The minds behind this shift, including Steve Cohen, Tom Ricketts, and John Henry, have seen what works in baseball, and they're pushing the PGA Tour to take action. One idea that's gaining traction is real penalties for slow play, and that means more than just monetary fines. This would hit players where it really hurts and force them to finally change. It would swing a cultural change, which is what we've been talking about and what a lot of players have been asking for. Last November, English LPGA star Charlie Hull called for stricter punishments. She sees this as a major issue. Things need to get much harsher to swing a change in the culture. She said that playing with friends takes almost 2 hours quicker than it does playing on tour, and she's not the only star who's been voicing her frustration. There's also been talk of a secondary cut after 54 holes to reduce congestion on the course. And while this is still in the early stages, the tour is feeling the pressure to move beyond half measures. The reality is that modern viewers are just not going to sit through 6-hour rounds. Nowadays, condensed highlights on YouTube, coverage is thriving. TikTok, short form. The TGL's popularity only enforces this shift. Now it's in the hands of the PGA to take action and to get something done. On Wednesday at Pebble Beach, several officials from the PGA Tour offered a glimpse into the broader message that they plan to implement in March. Jordan Spieth recently mentioned that the tour has been surveying fans and talking to networks about how to improve the product. And at the 2025 AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am, the PGA Tour admitted it has heard complaints about slow play loud and clear. So, what are they actually going to do about it? The slow play problem is not just an inconvenience, it is a threat to the very future of golf. The popularity of the sport is under threat. Something needs to be done. This is an enduring issue. It's been going on for years, but it seems like the tidal shift might finally be here. What solution do you think is the best one that the PGA Tour should enact? Is there a simple fix to this age-old problem? We'd love to hear from you in the comments. Thank you for your support. Please do like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We love to hear from you. It's been a pleasure, and we'll see you at the next one. This has been Andrew Whitelaw, Essentially Golf. Have yourselves a delightful rest of the week.